worst cheaters ever. What's going on, guys? Shak-Clips here once again, and this is going to show some mod clips of the worst cheaters I can find. Now, like always, my favorite clip will be at the end, so make sure to stay tuned all the way till then to find it. But in this first one, guys, it is definitely not good either. Basically, I guess there is this gender reveal going on, and I guess this guy decided to bring his other girlfriend while his baby mama's having her gender reveal. And well, let's just say this ended up happening, and I kind of don't blame the baby mama.
3, 2, 1.
In this next clip, guys, this is actually one of the most insane ones yet. There's this guy, I guess he's explaining his craziest experience with his girl or his ex, and they ended up being with her brother. Apparently, he wanted to hook up with him, and if he didn't, he was actually threatened with his life. Super insane. You guys will see exactly what I mean by the end of the clip.
What's a secret you never told your ex?
A secret I never told my ex is her brother tried to.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Her brother? How did this happen?
Yeah, he came over. I was burning the sage. As I was burning the sage on the balcony, he walked over to me like, this is the best day of my life. And I'm giving him chills. Then he grabbed my ass and said, if you tell my sister I'm in the cartel.
Oh, damn.
We might not be able to post that part.
Right.
And this next one, guy is absolutely stupid. Basically, I guess he's like hooking up with this girl outside. Like, I'm not sure who does that, and his girlfriend ended up catching him. A huge feud ended up going down, and I'm like, bro, if you guys are gonna cheat, just at least be smarter about it. In this next one, I kind of do feel bad for this girl, except I kind of don't. She ended up doing this to herself because I guess she was a catfish, but essentially she had a bunch of guys rate her in real life and her pictures, and well, I guess they weren't a fan of her afterwards.
Walk out if you think she's a catfish.
Alright, so how many guys do you think is gonna walk out today?
Maybe couple, I don't know.
Couple? So what would you rate yourself out of 10?
8.5, I don't know.
8.5?
Yeah.
Okay. Stay if you don't think she's a catfish. Go if you think she's a catfish. Where is he still? Go. Respectfully.
In this next one, I feel like every single modern day relationship is like this. And this next one, these girls start to bring up body count and if it matters, and they're saying it doesn't. Except at the end of the clip, I'm like, wait a minute, I think they just admitted it does. I don't know if they're listening to themselves.
She has a high body count. What the f does that matter?
At this point,
how do you know? She could have got, like, she could have had a high body count from high school. Like, maybe she was going through something in high school, and she came out of high school with like 20 bodies already.
Yeah. Well, if I had to 200 people, what would you think?
200's a lot.
I would ask if you were okay.
But it's
and
like
if you needed to go to
2022.
therapy.
What is the most attractive language a man can speak?
Money.
In this next one, these two women decide to have a conversation if it's ever okay to cheat. And I guess this one woman said, yeah, it's fine as long as you're not married to them. Essentially saying if it's just your boyfriend, you're not actually marrying them, it's perfectly fine because you have no idea if you're actually gonna marry them. And they both agreed, and I'm like, wait, hold up. No, I don't think anybody looks at relationships like this except you guys.
Would you cheat if you knew no one would ever find out?
Don't look at me.
Again, it depends on the situation, okay? What are you putting no?
I'm saying no. Like, this is what you want to do.
Okay, but it depends on the situation because it depends whether I'm really in love with this guy, do you know what I mean? So I'm going to say yes because I'm going to pretend I'm not in love with him.
Oh, but you would?
It depends, again. I've not got the ring on the finger, so unless I'm obsessed with you and you propose to me, then...
Oh, really?
At the end of the day.
I feel guilty.
Do you feel guilty? I have done it before in the past, but at the same time, it wasn't the one anyway, so who cares? Do you know what I mean?
So unless it's husbands.
Unless you're a husband.
In this next one, I guess this guy was being called a simp, but in my opinion, what he said next was perfectly said, and I don't think he's a simp at all.
How many drinks you buy for girls tonight? Oh, my mama! I paid for 2 drinks tonight. No
mind. That's what's called being a gentleman.
Gentlemen, why are you wasting your money?
Not wasting money if you got it.
In this text, you guys let me know if this girl has a right to be mad, but basically, I guess there was this other girl who was touching her man, and I guess he gave her a really long stare that he was like kind of into her. In my opinion, that can be seen as a red flag, but you guys let me know. In this next one, I guess this girl was roasting this kid until he decided to roast back, and I won't lie, I kind of died of laughter.
Everybody, he pooped his pants.
In this next one, this is so messed up, but basically there's this guy and this girl ended up meeting up after some time because I guess she left him for his best friend. And well, she actually tried giving some reasoning why she cheated, and she kind of felt bad that he didn't chase her. And I'm like, yo, no one's gonna chase you if you left for my boy. Like, what's wrong with you?
For his best friend.
Him and I first started talking.
I was sort of in disbelief. I was mad, but what was I gonna do about it? Just not let you guys be together?
I mean, you never even told me as it was.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we were together for what, 3 years?
I'm kind of mad that this guy is really not letting out his feelings. He's still super quiet about everything. If it was me up there, I would actually just yell at her, especially since it was a 3-year relationship. Like, that's absolutely insane.
Nobody really meant as much to me as you did.
And you go date the best friend? Oh!
And this next one, this woman is definitely entitled. I don't even want to spoil what she says, but it's absolutely stupid. There's no way she really thought this.
I just left the gas station and nobody offered to pay for my gas?
Yeah, because gas ain't cheap.
In this next one, this woman's definitely old, and I'm not sure why she doesn't care that her man is right next to her. But basically, I think she's on Tinder, and her man is like literally right next to her, and that they're watching like some soccer game, and she doesn't care at all. I don't know what's wrong with people. I guess even old people want to cheat, you know? In this next one, I guess this guy doesn't like his wife anymore and he wants a divorce. I guess they're on the show where they, you know, fix relationships. He doesn't want to even fix it. He's like, no, I'm done with her. And to be honest, she doesn't even have a response. She just starts crying.
Do you want a divorce?
I do want a divorce.
So you want to be done?
Yeah. I don't care if she send me back to my country. I just want a peace of mind. You know, I'm not getting that appreciation. You know, when somebody do something for you, you give appreciation. That person will want to do more.
So you're hearing this directly. He's saying he wants a divorce. Are you processing it? Are you receiving that?
I'm processing.
And this next was a short clip that I was very confused at, but basically there is this guy. He ends up actually finding out that his girl cheated on him because their kid, who was like, I don't know, 3 years old, read I love you on her phone and ended up telling the dad that. And he's like, wait a minute, I never sent her that. And then that's how I guess he put it together. And well, when she was confronted with the evidence, this was her reaction. Sorry for the random music in the background, it's not me.
Everyone will know you're a cheater. That you keep talking to some guys behind my back. And the kid rats you out. He sees your messages. He reads them. He knows how to read now, remember? He knows how to spell I love you.
In this next one, I guess this guy decides to hit up this girl to try doing stuff with her. I don't want to exactly show what her job is, but you guys can kind of get what I'm saying. And I guess he ends up just asking him questions. Why are you doing this? And she says, oh, I gotta pay for school. He's like, oh, okay. He still gives her the money anyways without doing anything with her. But in my head, I'm like, is there no other way you can make money? Like, there's many other ways to make money, and I guess women just decide to do this. I feel like if they're lazy.
You know? Here you go.
Thank you. I'm gonna take my money.
Alright. So, instead of, you know, doing things, is it alright if I just ask you a couple questions instead?
I just want to talk.
Yeah, I just want to talk. Is that alright with you?
Yeah, whatever.
Sure. I'm just curious. Why are you doing this?
Like what?
Like, why are you
for school.
trying to pay your way through school?
Yeah.
And this next one is 100% cheating, but it is my favorite clip on the list. Basically, this girl decides to surprise her boyfriend when he was at work. I guess it was her long distance boyfriend. And well, she ends up seeing this guy on his lap, and thankfully to the camera person, they ended up catching this guy running away. But the girlfriend, I guess, didn't put the two pieces together right away. But check out this clip, it is insane. the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.